So that neural network specifically performs a type of analysis over text called neural language modeling. Now, neural language modeling, it seeks to encode relationships between words. For any system to really excel at doing this, it has to go beyond just a traditional keyword matching or sort of find and replace technology and start to encode numerically the meaning of words. Now, our system does this by training a neural network across many machines, and the ability to do so lets it learn from vast amounts of data, from human communications, to understand words and how they relate to each other. In this task, we've benchmarked it across the other published results, such as from Google and from Stanford, and ours has been able to exceed their results significantly by a 60% error reduction, meaning that we can encode relationships between words better than any other system in the market. That allows us to deliver and deploy powerful analytics extremely quickly with a shorter time to value than any of our competition. You know, you don't often hear small company and advantage in AI in the same sentence together, because really the most valuable part of any enterprise performing AI is their data. Recent methods in AI learn from vast amounts of data to be able to perform in the enterprise. So data being the most valuable, it's typically the more the better as a general rule. If you look at digital reasoning's internal data stores and say they're the size of the moon, then Google's is the size of the sun. So they have a distinct advantage in the amount of data they have. This has fundamentally forced us to adopt a different strategy. Whereas Google is able to, and these other companies are able to train analytics from their data that are well suited to working on their data and then bring it to the customer, we've had to develop analytics that immediately work well on the customer's data. So we're not mining the sun, but we have several Jupiter-sized data sets with our clients that we work with. And so being able to learn from our customers' data quickly allows us to develop analytics that capture the nuances of their data more effectively than others in the space. And this has turned itself into a distinct advantage for us. Humans, we're inherently inefficient creatures. Yes, we're creative and we're multifaceted. We're also forgetful and distracted at times, sometimes maybe even a little bit lazy. Technology typically finds a home where it can start to do those things that we're not so good at. And so it's already doing this. We're not great at remembering facts and figures to specific detail for indefinite amounts of time, but technology is, and that's why we have databases. Or transmitting information rapidly across large spans of space, such as across oceans and such. We're not very good at that, but technology is. That's why we have telecommunications. That's why we have the internet. AI is no different. It's just a different breed of technology. So over the next 10 years, we're going to see it replacing certain types of things we do that we're not so good at. So despite some of us being all right at it, typing on a touchscreen device is something that's cumbersome. We're not very good at it. We're already starting to see a trend where we'll be doing less of that. We'll be talking to our device instead, something we're pretty good at doing. Furthermore, instead of manning the wheel for our full 14-hour road trip, we're going to let the car go on autopilot for a bit of that. And in this regard, the consciousness-less aspect of the system is actually a virtue. It's not a defect, but it's a feature. Because instead of worrying about whether it left the oven on when it left this morning or whether we're going to stop for lunch on the next road trip, instead it's just concentrating on driving the car. And so we're going to see more of that, which is ultimately going to let us concentrate on those things that we are good at, those things like creativity and problem solving. The 160 billion parameter neural network, that was my research partner and I who developed that and published it. And also when we pivoted from national security and financial services, took our technology into healthcare, I led all the initial engagements in healthcare. But despite those things, what I'm most proud of is being a part of a team, because it was a team effort, that deployed our AI software at the largest private hospital network in the United States. And right now, that software is actively identifying patients with cancer and expediting their treatment and ultimately accelerating a cure for them. And the personal testimonies we've gotten of people whose lives that has saved has been my greatest satisfaction in my professional career.